Hi guys, sorry, this is gonna go up, I guess tomorrow, because I was too tired to make it before I went to sleep. So, this is for my writing channel, Tony's Write. How are you? I am coming in with thesis progression. I don't know what EP it would be, like what episode or whatever, what part we're in. I think it's like 3 or 4 or something like that. But this is just the update to thesis. So my semester's already started. We're in middle of February, so we're just after Valentine's Day weekend. It's like President's Day or something today. So there's like, I don't have classes. I have classes Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so we are in full swing of our stuff. We kind of dove headfirst into design. So we had to come up with 3 designs for our book at 3 different sizes, using 3 different kind of strategies to attack them. And then for my writing thesis class, we had to submit everything that we wrote that we wanted for the collection preliminary, the preliminary collection, with titles and stuff like that and explanation. And then we talked about, we had our manuscript and stuff like that. So we did our first round of workshops. We'll be finishing them up this week, and then we'll have to go into our second round of revisions and stuff like that. We've met with a professor who gave us like feedback for edits and what to cut and like remake some other stuff. So that's kind of where we are, and we have to send everything to the printer essentially the end of March. So we have like a month before we have to print everything, and then we're going to be waiting like a month for it to get back to us. And then like after that, we have a month until we graduate, essentially. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. This is going to be about my 3 cover designs that I made. The teachers were kind enough to print them out, but he wasn't able to print them out this week, so I have to find a printer for them. But really happy about them. So anyway, I chose 2 sizes that are kind of the same or close together, and then one that was quite different. So I had a title for my collection, and I'm not going with it anymore, because as soon as I wrote it, I was like, I don't really feel like this is like cool. I was like, somebody's calling. It's like, get out of here. Let's see, just, see, as soon as you do that, it messes up everything. I had to check back to see if that's really spam. But yeah, so we're not going with that title anymore, but I kept the design aspects of it. So yeah, 2 of them I developed further for this week's assignment that I turned in yesterday, and then one I just straight eliminated. So the tentative title I had was Body Song, and I used this like amorphous kind of figure or whatever thing for my book. And so we like put it up. This is a 5x7 book. So 5 across, and then 5 across and then 7 now. Anyway, so we did the kind of critiques of it and stuff like that, and can you see, and move it closer to this part or that song or whatever, and blah 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 blah. So that's kind of where it is with this one. I ended up developing this one further because I really enjoyed the little amorphous looking figure, and it fits better, I think, design wise with the new title that I have, the working title that I kind of have now, which is like kind of good. The second one, this is 7x9. No, 5x9, something like that. Okay, I think is it 5x? No, it's not 5x9. I want to say it's 7x9. I think 7x9. Yeah, I think it's like 7x9. 6x9. 6x9. Sorry, I was like, no, that's not right. 6x9. And so we have to do like the spine and stuff like that. But again, like it's not the thing. I liked this one a lot. It makes sense. But because we're changing the title, you know, it's no longer, yeah. And so it's a sculpture, and then we're supposed to do the back matter and stuff like that, and I just did dummy text for it. But the cool thing about this is that the photo is actually the statue, and the person is on this side. But what I did was cut, like, you know, it's hanging off on the bleed, so I just copied it and put it on this side so that he would be looking at her. And I really liked that concept, and I might, like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I just had an idea, like, like yesterday or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna keep that. Okay. And then this one I experimented with a lot, and then this is my thing. So I wanted to have some movement here, and worked on the spine also. So it was like cool. I liked the idea of having movement along the spine, but because my chapbook is going to be so small, it's probably not going to have a spine, to be honest. So it probably will only have to be like color or something like that. I probably won't be able to put words or anything on it, which is kind of like, damn, this sucks. Because it's only going to be like 40-ish pages. Like this one is 100. No, this is 60 something. It's 70, like almost 80. I think like 80-ish, roughly 90 altogether total in the middle. But my book is only going to be, it's probably not even going to be like as thick as this. Like, to be honest, I don't even think it's going to be as thick as this. So we're only going to be able probably to get color on it, not any words. Anyway, but what I liked about the design part on this in the back is that I made this, try to get some movement, and then I was explaining that I was going to do the same thing in the front with like the movement like this, but opted to do like a circle and then text, and then should, you know, just change the color and stuff like that. So I made another iteration of this one as well. And so now I have 4 designs for these 2. So 2 for this, 2 for this. And then I made a 3rd design since I bumped that one out. So that's kind of where I am on the design part. And now I have to like write more to go from there. So that's about it that I wanted to show you for this. Yeah, this, like, I was gonna say this time period, for like this video. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.